Welcome back, everyone.
Students are
S-
reminded to take their time and submit assignments early. Somehow.
So, I don't know, I might be wrong here, but if you compare, let's just pause for a second. If you compare this to Two Point Hospital in a way, see, obviously we've got the overall buildings, but I was thinking, I'm in the opinion that I might have done that in a sense wrong, and I'll try to explain. In a college, university, or the campus, if you like, wouldn't these some of these buildings like when I made this plot, I did it as one. Well, if you go to the this campus building here, it implies or it you can't do this in two parts. But it is as it is. In other words, the building is the building. That's the plot, and then you put your little, the little rooms, if you like, or whatever, in there. Wouldn't it be better if you sort of split the like what we've got doors here? You split them up and did it a different way. I don't know, and I don't know whether that's right, wrong, or indifferent. But maybe that's an idea to think about of how I'm going to tackle this. Because even in some of the images, they have it as they put them in there. But to me, I don't know whether that's right or wrong. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it or not getting what it should be, or I don't really know. But maybe that's the like I said, maybe that's the point of it. I don't know, but I'll carry on as I am and see how we progress with that. Maybe I don't know. Um, yeah, yeah. Or the next one, the next plot, I split it up into smaller where you can go in where you go into the building and you only have that building doors. That's a lecture building, or I don't really know how campuses have them, but maybe that's something you could put down in the comment of how it is, or should it be like that, or should it be just as one. I don't really know yet, but let's carry on
It
anyway.
doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
So we've got, that's going to be completely the wrong way around.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is
That's
this
it.
thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous soundwave salaciousness after this.
I reckon that wants to be a bit bigger. What size have we got? That's 10. Uh, um, uh, How do I get a janitor in here? I'm sort of...
Janitor is needed to collect litter.
I know that's not going to work.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
Now we could make the dome a lot bigger.
The campus has insufficient accommodation. Oh dear.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6. That'd be 6. I think I need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Janitor required in bathroom.
That's not going to be enough.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap at the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
I mean, is that Dormitory Central?
Litter. Sorry. Assistant needed in library.
We got 3, 6, we got 9. We got quite a few now, so they could do what they need to do. What was that?
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
At Bungle, we know what young people want in a motor vehicle. Independence. Fun. Wheels. Beaver from Bungle. The car that puts the E in freedom.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Right then. So we made them a lot bigger.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
Student lounge
Tour
party.
news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
It was perfectly fine with it. Okay. Right, so we're getting there. Sort of.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Or do we split this up then? That might be a better way. Let's... What have we got? 24. That would be 8, wouldn't it?
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
What we're going to do is we're going to...
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
that's at 4. Let's give it some... Nice bit of flowers. Posters on the wall. Oh, that'll do for now. we're going to copy this room. We wanted to employ
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you.
what would that come as a what would that come as? Capacity 8, room capacity 8.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues.
What?
I'm listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
A science lab.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Does she want to start the year with the following courses? I think what we'll do is we'll put it in here for now.
Now taking students for virtual normality. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
It's time for
Ooh, I got some profit.
answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room, mill about in the converted mill, why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Well, I can't, but there is no science lab. Science lab.
Unattended students in need of teaching.
They're all complaining about the environment. The environment's rubbish.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Where's that coffee machine? That's a library.
A prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom.
Do you like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
Want some nicer. Was that exterior? I want interior.
Teacher required to do some teaching. Thank you.
That's cheesy. We want Speed walking sign wanted.
Assistant needed in library.
We want. So I need. That needs to be 7.
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
Probably. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so we got
Warning. The floor of the Students' Union is wet at all times. Thank you. A prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom. We have a class without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher.
Felicity Bellbottom speaking for you, the students, in every sense, on campus radio. Up next, we'll be talking about power napping, comforting dream, or confusing nightmare. Find out after this.
Assistant required in the student union. Failing students should work smarter and harder.
Let's have another. I'm only just doing that. I might even get rid of that. So we've got 3 lecture rooms.
Lots of students struggle to get enough sleep. That's why Campus Radio's very own Maggie Watmore has been trying out the latest techniques to fit some much-needed rest into a busy schedule. That's right, I've been trying out power napping, the day's craze sweeping through campus like that fungus in the showers. For those of you that don't know, power napping, or turbo kipping, is a practice that allows you to sleep on the spot, grabbing some valuable rest time between classes. I think I almost did it for a moment, but then I realised I was 45 minutes late for a lecture. But no, yeah, I actually feel really well rested.
Janitor needed in student union.
Oh, well, I got something.
Extra tuition can be found in the teacher's office. Stop bothering me.
Well, I'm making money out of it, so that's not too bad.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Now, the story of an arts college with no paint in sight. Hugh.
Yes, the students at Fitzpocket Academy were supposed to be taking a class in oil painting this year. But their funding allocation has shifted, and so too has the earth beneath the feet of their expectations. I was lucky enough to speak to one student.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it's all right. I'll just take the class next year.
A brave face on an even braver student. This is just another story of student funding crushing the hopes and indeed dreams of some fine art students. All they wanted was some paint. But for now, the funding has dried up, and with it, the oil paint well.
Select the supply kitchen. But I want that. I don't really want to move that because that's like...
Students are reminded not to encourage the frogs. We have a class without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher.
Um,
A prospectus is not a promise, but a course is missing a classroom.
New to the Crumley student range. Unfoldable pizza. It'll fill you up without filling up your cupboards.
Oh yeah.
Crumley's unfoldable pizza. It's a fraction the size of your average frozen pizza.
Whoa.
And when it's unfolded, well, you've got yourself a whole pizza. Just like Mama used to make.
We have a class without a teacher. That's a class without a teacher.
I've got not enough time with me. Ah, damn. Anyway, right then, guys, that's it for now. We've been moving. What have I been doing? Somebody said messing about, but there you go. I'm trying to sort of make the rooms a lot bigger and see what we can do about getting, you know, more around. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Bye for now.